flat.
Get out of here. Come on, that's an exorbitant number. There can't be that many stupid people. Doesn't seem to be a stupid person because he used to be a BMW and Mercedes automotive technician troubleshooter for 43 years. Owns and operates a Euro auto repair shop dealing with troubleshooting. Then he goes on to be married to his wife and 2 kids, blah, 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 blah. Let's see, he's been teaching elite black belts in competition for the last 11 years, and I slowed down a bit. I mean, he doesn't seem
There's the answer right there, Jimmy.
as far as how he thinks his signal propagates to other countries.
Hey, Jim, there's his answer. Your answer, he answered your own thing. He does karate. He's been hit in the head too many times.
Well, I wasn't going into Western. What would happen to his head? But basically, now he keeps his black belt as a hobby. So maybe you can write whatever you want on your QR page. Very plain, not a lot. Just a bio and an email and his address and temperature of his station. He started with a business about the moon being fake, and that we didn't really go there. And then when I told him that I thought that was an ignorant comment, he said, "Well, I got another one for you. The world is flat." Well, moon being fake, then we would not have any tide.
Does he think the moon's made of cheese?
I think his head's made of cheese right now.
Yes, I'll tell you, people must really be convinced of this because, they got to realize that anybody who hears them is going to think that they're an idiot.
That guy, Michael, we come up with all these stupid videos of political stuff. What's his Michael Moore? Doesn't he have conspiracy theories about the lunar landing?
I'll tell you one thing, these people are, they're convinced, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that they're right on this stuff. Because look at the group Heaven's Gate. I don't know if you remember Heaven's Gate, they thought that some kind of aliens were coming and going to pick them up, and they all committed suicide, a group suicide. And they have to be really convinced that they're right if they're going to put their life on the line for that. So they're not playing around. They really believe this stuff.
That was in Africa, Jonestown, Africa, wasn't it?
No, he's talking about the aliens out in California. Yeah, in California, in Heaven's Gate, I think there was 20 of them or so. I don't know. They all committed suicide. And that's not the only case, but anyway, they're not playing around. It's not like it's a joke to them. They're serious. They don't believe, or they do believe whatever they're talking about.
Yes. But what's ridiculous, you're talking about Guyana.
Is that when they drank the Kool-Aid?
Where was it? Was it 128 or something committed suicide?
Jonestown was way more than that.
Yeah.
Jonestown was 700 or 800.
Oh, that's what it was. Jonestown was in Africa, right?
No, South America.
Guyana. All right, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, that was.
He told them the world was ending, so they had to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that was it.
Only a handful of people didn't drink, and they got out alive to tell the story. That was a nutcase.
Yeah, but there's people that follow nutcases. I mean, they worship with them. They worship them.
Yeah, look at Charlie Manson. He had a whole group that will follow him.
Yeah, he still does. He still has a following. He's dead. I know he's dead, but there's still people that believe in has the same beliefs he has.
California.
There was a poll today that came out in California that said Trump is only behind by 2 points in California.
He's behind.
Yeah, That's pretty good for that state. For California, he lost by 14 in the last election day. Only being down by 2, that's pretty good.
Hey, Dave, here's an answer. You Mercury Lux, new, never opened.
Yeah, I saw that.
Building on a
Yeah,
box.
that's gone already. Yeah, I think that's done for sure.
Got a phone number. Want me to call the guy?
He's gonna find out it's sold. I was thinking about you. Maybe you'd be interested in our kid.
Me?
No, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
How much you selling your kid for there, man? I don't know, I gotta think about it. But if I sold it to you, I wouldn't have to build it. Well, I don't know if you should build it regardless. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, you value your time, and I think it's just a lot of time to put into that. If you were a retired person that had plenty of time on your hands, that would be different.
I think it's only what? 3 boards in there, and there 2 or 3 boards? It's more than 2. It's got to be 3.
No, Dick. Basically, the thing that takes the most time is the calibration. What you have to do is you got to install a Raspberry Pi. You got to screw the boards down on the thing. You got to put on the heat sinks. You got to solder the coax connector. You got to install fans. But the main thing is the calibration. It's about 20 hours of work though.
Not worth the effort.
You like to build, Dave, right?
Yeah, I got plenty of time on my hands too, so it's not a problem. But if I was still working, I'd have to think, like if I spend that time working, what would I make? and it's just probably not worth it. I mean, if you sell it and you reduce the price a little and it just let it go, it's maybe better. Anyway, enough about that. I don't know. That amp's changed a bit, I think, also since that original one. Is the power output different, or just like the tuner? I don't know what else is different. The Raspberry Pi, I think the control is different or something. Yeah, it is different. The RF board, the palette is exactly the same. The low-pass filters are the same. The new one has a new controller, and it uses a Raspberry Pi 4. And some of the features that it has, the 2 biggest features that it has that the one I have doesn't have are that you can hook an Ethernet connector to it, so you can put it on your network, versus with mine you have to put it through a USB. It works for the same software, but it's USB instead of network. And if you operate CW, the new one is full break in QSK on CW, And the one I have is not there, Dave. Over. Yeah, I wonder if you could upgrade the Raspberry Pi to the newer one. Yeah, the problem is that the guy talked to the guy in Germany, and he doesn't have any of the boards available. Yeah, I wanted to find out if those boards were available to upgrade the controller boards, but they're not available. So it's more than a Raspberry Pi. There's some kind of a board that the Raspberry Pi hooks into or something like that? Yeah, the Raspberry Pi hooks into what's called a controller board, which is basically that powers that display, or the front panel display, and also manages, the I/O, the networking, and things like that. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I wouldn't mind having an amp like that, to tell you the truth. I mean, the RF Kit is a pretty good amp. I mean, it's got some drawbacks because it's the older one, but it's certainly a pretty decent amplifier as far as the amplifier itself. I mean, it's heavy duty. It's good power output, and some of those things with the controller don't really mean a whole lot to me. So anyway, yeah, we'll have to talk more about it, maybe off the radio. Roger, we'll do that. Well, gentlemen, I gotta go. I just realized it's 1 o'clock and I gotta be at work at 8 o'clock, so gotta get some shut-eye. W1MBB, I should have been off an hour ago. Good night, Mike. 73, KXTT. 73, Matt, and hey, Tim, Dick, Clark, if you're still listening, to Roger and Nate, everyone. I'm signing as well, guys. 73, K4G.
Good night, Danny. Good night, Manny. And Matt, good night, WB2GH3.
73 is Matt. 73 is Danny. 73 is Dick, KXTT.
Mario Condio, 73, W1MBB.
Thanks.
73 Matt, and hello Danny, and 73. I think I'm going to get out of here as well, so good night to everybody else, N4 PBC.
Good hearing you. We both have, I haven't been on when you were on, and I haven't been on much in several weeks. Good to hear you, Dave. Hope you're doing well, 73.
Yeah, doing pretty well here. Yeah, I'm just hanging in there. Anyway, I think Clark was in there. He's probably gone. And Dick and who else? Jim. Good night to everybody. N4 PBC.
Good night, Dave. Is everybody going in that going or who's staying?
Well, I'm still here. Still trying to get this message to that guy, Ray, with the serial number. And I told him to read the ad. It has everything in it. And I'm in the same boat as KX2T. I'm not coming down on price. And see what he says.
That's a good idea, Dick. Your price is lower.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to come down any more on my price.
And you're going to want a 2019 radio opposed to the 2021 radio, it's going to cost them more money. I think you're offering it for a fair price.
Did you say mine was 2019?
He told me it was 2009, but it was 9 in the serial number.
Yeah.
The beginning number and the 9, and then there's a letter, right?
That's the first year that came out.
98040-125.
Yeah, that was the 125th one built, probably.
It's got the same, it's got the new upgrade in it, so. So soon you won't be able to send email. My email is full. I downloaded Google Photos and it used up all my memory in the cloud.
The first to cloud.
Yeah, but now they want me to buy it at $1.99 a month. I think it's easier for me to just, I'm going to have to play with this tomorrow. I'm not going to start it now. Every time they do a damn upgrade on these phones, they screw everything up.
Did you watch the DNC and the RNC tonight when Trump came on?
Yeah, but he didn't say anything. I just wish I could have lip read, because when that union president was on, the Teamster union president, he was, I think he was regretting inviting him.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nope. He's trying to show some unity across the board. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Oh, I understand that, but
you can't always win by, grandstanding on one particular topic. He's learned that this time around, he's got to cover all the bases.
yeah. What the Teamster guy was doing, he was trying to drum up, get Amazon guys and Walmart to go on, to join the Teamsters is what he was. That's what he was after. He's trying to drum up more Teamsters.
No, he wasn't trying. He was basically talking more the middle class. In other words, all the workers, whether you're union or non-union. He wasn't trying. He said we have so many members. I think 1.5 million, members in our union. But he goes, this is for all. In other words, all the middle class, not just union people. People that don't work someplace and they don't have a union. He wasn't talking about trying to get people to join the union. He was talking about what the politics should be for the working class.
Yeah, the pensions and medical and that. That's what he was trying to. He was selling the Teamster plan. In other words, you get a pension and medical and all of this other benefits.
He was not selling anything. I don't know, I was watching Fox. He was not trying to sell anything.
He was implying, that's what you'll get.
That he wanted people to think about what, when they elect the next person, next president, and also, politicians, we're here. We need some help from the government. In other words, they want handouts. They want, some things to be passed because they don't get stuff done.
Yeah.
I don't know what
what you were listening to, but he wasn't selling the Teamsters. You don't have to sell a union like that. You join in, you're in for life. Yeah. He wasn't selling the Teamsters. He already said, but he was talking about not just the Teamsters, but he was talking about everybody that works hard for a living. And how corporate America just doesn't give a shit about the regular Joe. Yeah, basically, you're right. He wasn't selling anything. He was trying to make a point. And I think they gave him a grandstand to be able to make a point for everyday working people. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I didn't say there was anything wrong, but I think Trump was mumbling a lot when he was there. Yeah. I don't think he was saying anything. I think he was talking, he was probably talking between the person to his left and to his right. And what's his name was there? Not Hannity. It was the guy with the black hair that used to be on Fox. He was right there. He wasn't too far away from him. Tucker Carlson. Yeah, Tucker. His buddy. Yeah, he shook his hand. They made a point to shake his hand, too. Yeah, because Tucker's always been a very, pro-Trump. Yeah. The big, I see a lot different, in other words, the factor of the way he's coming at this. He's not really going for just a mega thing. I think he wants to get away from that. He wants to, he wants to be able to, bring the party together. Not have all these people grandstand.